Say I'll continue, otherwise I'll stop here. What do you say, my dear student? I'm asking you. Shall I continue? Okay, so as a protocol, let me continue. So before I say anything, I just want to first pay my tribute to countless freedom fighters who sacrificed their lives for us, for this freedom of India. They knew only one thing: India must be free. And because of that, because of their courage, we all are standing here as the free citizen of India. My dear student, we always say that India got freedom on 15 August 1947. I would ask rather a different question: that did India get freedom or did India get a responsibility? Because freedom is a responsibility. The generation who fought for freedom, they had a different challenge. Their challenge was, how do we get the freedom? Our challenge is different. Our challenge is how to maintain, protect, and use this freedom responsibly. Let me share a small story with you. Maybe it is not related to our freedom fight, but it is naturally we can take the message from that story. So the founder of Dubai, Sheikh Rashid, once asked a question by the reporter about the future of his country. This story is very famous in business world. So about the future of his country. His answer was very strange. He said, my grandfather rode a camel, my father also rode a camel, I drive a Mercedes, my son drives a Range Rover. Maybe in future my grandson will drive Mercedes, but if not train, my great grandson will ride a camel again. Now everybody will surprise and ask, why are you saying this? So he said, because hard time creates the strong man creates good time. Good time, if not skill and teach properly, will create the weak man. And weak man creates the hard time again. So, getting something, acquiring something, we acquire the freedom. The first generation gave us freedom. Now to protect it and responsibly is our duty. So these are two different skill sets. To get something and to maintain it requires two different skill sets. So whenever sometimes I see at you and I compare the generation in which I grew up, my dear student, you are the Gen Z, Gen Alpha generation, very smart and very fast. So you have basically grown up into the world of smartphone, high-speed internet, artificial intelligence, and what not. Basically digital payment, online classes, and we grew up with less technology but more patience. You are very smart, I know that, but I think sometimes we are lacking the patience. So I still remember that the first time when I saw television in my house, when I was in 3rd or 4th standard, and that was not this slim LED TV, it was that box type tube television. First it was black and white, and then we converted it, we changed it into the color TV. And you won't believe, but the first time I saw computer is when I was in 11th standard. Can you believe? Now from the 1st standard you are using computer. I saw the computer when I was in 11th standard and still remember that we got the message from our principal sir that all the students should go to the auditorium and see the computer, the magical machine computer. Our teacher asked us to remove the shoes outside the auditorium and we just enter, and the feeling was like I am going to the temple and seeing the God. That was my feeling that time. Now today we have almost in every room TV, LED TV, we have the smartphone with much more advanced than whatever the television I saw in my childhood. So this is basically the generation gap, but something the technology cannot change. It's character, discipline, honesty, responsibility, and respect. These are timeless values, and I think we need to acquire that values. I know today as we are celebrating the Independence Day, there are so many things which are disturbing, deeply disturbing and depressing. The world is not basically now a very in good situation. So many times we see wars and conflicts, we see violence and hatred, we see the people are losing their home and loved ones, we see misinformation, maybe the lack of challenges now today we face. Basically, I see that this is the blessing of the nature to us that it's raining. But environmental challenges, uncertainty about the future. But we can say, maybe we can feel that what can I do? Because I am the only one person. What can I do? If there are so many disturbing factors, but never underestimate the power of doing your duty sincerely. If every citizen perform his or her own duty sincerely, nation will become stronger. And if every nation will be stronger, then maybe the world will be the better place to live. So my dear student, whenever the situation